Hi, my name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions together. So, I'm pretty sure the lesson for today is just do not buy a condo or live in an HOA. The only thing I've been thinking about all day is um, when I first, the explanation for this is I've been paying for the internet through my HOA even though I canceled the service because the way that their bulk program was, like you had to pay through the HOA. But I received a bill and I had an account, so I just canceled my account and I returned the equipment. And when I moved out, or right before I moved out, I called Verizon and I was like, "Hey, I need to cancel my account, return the equipment, stop getting charged for this because I lost my job. I don't have any more money, and this $75 where I'm moving, 4 states away. Um, this is the easiest thing to cut out of my budget." And they were like, "Cool, yeah, you are canceled as of April 1st, and you just need to return your equipment by this time, and it'll be good." And I was like, "Cool," because that's how it's always been when I lived in apartments. You get your account, even if you've used it was a bulk deal, so like you get the group discount, it's still my account. And I just thought that the HOA was, doing it for my convenience. So a couple months later in July, I got my first offer on my house. And so I emailed the site manager and I was like, I needed information about the sale, but then the second paragraph was like, "Hey, I no longer have an account with Verizon. Could I please stop getting charged for this through the HOA?" And she just flat ignored me. And um, I I don't I don't like her. I never liked her. So, and it was pretty mutual. But eventually, well, I did call her and ask if she had seen it, that part of my email, and she told me that I needed to call her company and get sorted out. So I called those people twice, and they just never got back to me. And I disliked interacting with her enough that it was kind of worth $75 a month to just not deal with them. And, I got a new job. My new job likes me to be in meetings 8 hours a day. I have other things to deal with. So, the first offer fell through. The second offer fell through. The third offer, I was trying to do a short sale, which means I was in the negative. I was overextending myself on purpose and just trying to qualify for that short sale so that I don't have to pay $40,000 to close this deal. And it got denied. And then Ethereum shot up, and I was like, "Oh, cool. I didn't have this money 3 months ago, but now I'll sell my Ethereum and let's move forward with the sale." So they countered offered with a higher with a higher price, just so that we can both meet halfway. And so while we were doing that, I was like, "Hey, why don't I try to get my HOA bill lowered again? I mean, it's been a year. Maybe this time someone will answer me." And it took them a month. It took them an entire month. The third deal fell through. And so now the HOA says, "You don't have an account at Verizon. You can't cancel it. And you still owe the same amount of money." Except I literally called Verizon, gave them my account number. They canceled my account. I no longer get bills from Verizon, because like the way it would work is they paid them directly, but I would still get paper bills and emailed, like for me. So ever since I canceled it, I no longer get paper bills. I no longer get emails. So if I'm not getting billed for something, then what are they paying? So yeah, they're trying to tell me that they just bulk pay for everybody and nobody has an account, and that's not how our plan works. And I'm arguing that I literally called them with my account number and canceled it, and I need to stop paying this much money every month because at the same time, the property management company was like, hey, would it be cool if we lower the asking price by $300? Which means I'm, you know, like $1,100 every month I'm gonna be losing. That's really, it's a tough pill to swallow. Like, I could use an extra $3,000 a month. I can use an extra $2,000 a month. I can use an extra $1,000 a month. I could use this $75 every month. It's my money, and if I'm not using a service and I have canceled a service, I don't understand why I need to keep paying for it. Um, my building's been unwarrantable, and apparently that status changed, so now it's warrantable, which means I could probably sell it, which would be good because at this point I would literally, like, as long as I get an offer and this person can pay for it, I will pay them whatever they need so that I don't have to pay the $75 anymore every month. I mean, my entire HOA is $1,000 every month. So it's not like when I say, "Oh, I'm paying $3,000 a month." It's not like it's $3,000 and it's towards my mortgage and I'm getting equity. No, $1,000 of that is HOA. I don't get HOA money back. I don't get HOA equity. I get, 24-hour security and a 24-hour concierge and a private dog park and the HVAC unit's working and the roof done and the basement doesn't collapse. So when I lived there, it was fine. It was expensive, but I lived in the city. But now I don't know if you can tell, I'm getting heated and it's late. But I'm over it. I need to get my life back. I need to get my finances back, and I need for them to lower my HOA bill for this internet because I live 8 hours away. I do not need the internet in Washington, D.C. I don't think it's good that something non-essential like the internet is a requirement in my HOA to be in good standing with them. Like, I know that people are trying to say that the internet is a basic right, but I didn't have a job January 2023. Canceling the internet and then going to the library, that's an easy way to get to cancel a bill. When you do that, you get into defensive mode, and I actually kept it because I'm a programmer and phone interviews and stuff. You do need the internet for the most part, but only if you're living there. My tenants, if I wind up having to rent it and lose $1,000 a month, which I'll be angry about, but there's actually, I need to remind myself next year when I put it on the market and it's warrantable, and if I have to sell it for a loss, it'll be tax deductible. Right now, without having renters in there, it's not a business. And so when I pay them 20 or 30 or 40, whatever I have to in order to get this out of my life, that's just me squaring up the debt. And that is so ridiculous. So I don't think I want to spend $12,000 just so that I can get a discount on my taxes. But yeah, that's what I'm angry about today. It's about, I was ignored for a year and now I'm throwing a big tantrum because it's not the answer I wanted, and also the answer doesn't make sense. So we'll see if I can win against the HOA because this is really stupid. So anyway, have a good day. Bye.